Hi guys, IceAngelQueen here, and today we're playing an indie game called Save the Dates. Ring ring! Yeah. Oh. Felicia. Hello? Oh, you're early. You must be calling about tonight. I meant to ask where we were meeting. I know we were planning on having dinner, but we never decided where. Where are we having dinner? In Burgers. Sounds good. See you at the Burger Shack. Oh wow, everything smells so good. I had my doubts when you mentioned this place. It's out of the way and in kind of a sketchy neighborhood, but this looks great. I think I'll have the bacon burger with extra ketchup. What are you having? Swiss cheese with mushrooms. Oh yeah. Your meal is served and you both dig in. After a few bites, she stops eating and looks wistful. My dad would have loved this place. He would have been right at home. He really loved burgers, and this place has great ambience. She sighs and pokes at a burger. What happened to your dad? She regards your question with a bit brittle smile. He left Mom and me when I was 6. She looks directly at you for the first time since the meal was served. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dump that on you out of the blue. I'm just not used to thinking about him. I honestly don't think it's ever come up since we moved here. Mom still tries to call him sometime, but it's easier if I just don't think about him. She gives you a much warmer smile this time. But enough about my personal soap opera life. I refuse to be upset in the face of such delicious hamburgers. She takes another big bite out of her burger. So I've been thinking lately about school and what comes after. You can hear some kind of commotion coming from outside. Felicia cranes her neck to try to see. What's going on? Is something happening out there? It sounded like someone shouting. Suddenly there was a loud noise from outside. A succession of loud bangs, like a string of firecrackers going off. It takes you a moment for the red stain spreading across her shirt to register. Felicia looks down in uncomprehending shock. I think I've been shot? Then, ever so slowly, she crumples into the booth. What the hell, dude? Aww, her date got shot. You're vaguely aware of more sounds of gunfire from outside, but all you can hear is Felicia's labored breathing, each ragged breath sounding louder than anything else in the world. It might have been minutes or centuries later when the ambulance arrives. A kind man with sad eyes loads her onto the gurney and rushes her off. He tells you not to worry and that everything will be alright, but you both know he's lying. You heard the ragged breathing stop, and you saw the light fade from her eyes. You never do find out what caused the gunfight in the street. Some gang scuffle or a drug deal gone wrong or something. All you saw was the terrible aftermath. Oh. Alright, let's try it again. This time, let's try a different place. How about Thai food? Ew, I've never had that. Or had Thai. That sounds good. I've always wanted to try Thai food. This will be fun. Are you ready to order? I think so. This picture for Pad Thai looks amazing. I think I'll have that. What do you have? I think I'll have some yellow curry chicken. That sounds pretty good too, but no, I'm sticking with my first choice. Eventually dinner arrives and Felicia dives into her meal with surprising gusto. Oh, this is delicious. We should have done this a long time ago. I'm so glad we were able to meet tonight. Do you know I wanted to do this? No. Well, she actually looks flustered for a moment. I've been really wanting to ask you, well, Sorry, this is hard to say. Felicia pauses for a moment and takes a deep breath. Really hard to say. I'm not feeling... Were there peanuts in that dish or something? I don't... She topples face food into it. I know. I knew something was gonna go wrong with like the food at one of these places. She topples face first into her food. The rest of the evening is a blur of ambulances and yelling, but somehow you feel like you already know what's coming. You're not really surprised when the ashen-faced medical technician comes to tell you what you already basically know. Felicia had a severe peanut allergy and it killed her. Great. GG. Alright. What about tacos? What could go wrong with tacos? Is it gonna be a gang fight? Is she gonna choke on something and die, or what? This is a good idea. Everything is better with tacos. I've heard good things about this place, and I hear they've got a great new chef too. And I really like how they're out on the docks like this. It's like we're eating right on the water. Is she gonna drown? Okay, she's either gonna choke or she's gonna drown. That's my prediction anyway. Where do you want to sit? About near the window where we can see the water. Let's see if we have a free booth on the patio outside, of course. Probably near the window. I don't want to be near the outside area because then I'm afraid she'll drown. The two of you sit down at a table near a giant window where you can look out over the water. The sun is just starting to set and the waves are turning gold color. The effect is quite beautiful. Okay, let's have some tacos. Do you have any recommendations? I hear the fish tacos are amazing, but I'm open to suggestions. Well, she might be allergic to fish. I really like the chicken. Tempting. Oh no, is she allergic to fish? Haha, I hope I don't sound obsessed to you. For some reason, I'm just really excited about tacos tonight. I'm not normally this obsessive, honest. Do you ever get like that? Obsess over some particular thing you want to the exclusion of everything else? Yeah, sometimes I can be pretty single-minded. Haha, yeah, I guess. Oh, what's that? She points out the window. Are there dolphins? I think those are dolphins. Oh god, is it gonna be sharks? It is dolphins. Oh, I'm so glad we came here tonight. This is so awesome. Have you ever seen anything quite like it? No, this is incredible. Once maybe this sort of thing doesn't happen often. A lot actually every time I've been here. Yeah, she fell, right? Whoa, what's happening? Too quickly for you to react, and yet somehow with agonizing slowness the railing and in fact the whole patio collapses into the ocean. Felicia tries to jump for safety as soon as she feels something begin to move, but she's not quite quick enough. You lose sight of her in the churning water amidst all the debris from the deck. That was the last time you saw her. The currents near there are known to be treacherous, and they never did manage to find the body. Oh good. Are we just gonna have to like ditch her then? We can't go out to dinner tonight. It's too dangerous. Okay. What do you mean too dangerous? There's kind of weird jokes playing on me. You never really tell when you're joking or you really mean something. I was just thinking maybe we could go for a drive or something instead of dinner. If you go to dinner tonight, you'll die. I can't put any point of that. In table danger, come with me if you want to if you want to live. Well, that might be fun after, but before we do that, I'm actually kind of hungry. And you did promise to meet someone for dinner tonight. So why don't we go for dinner first and drive after? No, seriously, we can't do that. You might die. There's some kind of weird death threat. What's going on? You're kind of starting to creep me out. It's complicated, but no, I'm not kidding. You're in terrible danger. We need to get you somewhere safe. Look, there's a lot I don't know about what's going on, but I do know this. If we go to dinner tonight, one or maybe both of us, we're gonna end up dead. Oh, okay, this is all pretty weird. I mean, you seem pretty insistent that dinner might be, like, disastrous. And I feel like I'd be an idiot to just ignore somebody talking about me dying. But this isn't the kind of thing that happens in real life, you know? Someone I've known for a while just coming up telling me that I'm going to die tonight. I mean, what's going to happen? What makes you think I'm going to die? Well, you might end up dead from, oh, you know, bad stuff. Where did you come up with that? Have you just been sitting home today coming up with things that could go wrong tonight? No, really. What can I do to convince you this is a bad idea? Okay, let me turn it around. What can you do to convince me that going to dinner is a bad idea? Sitting here at home, which a completely near-death experience-free day, it's hard to imagine anything really bad happening like you're saying. So what can you say to make me believe that you actually think I'm in danger? And somehow you're the only one who knows anything about it. Let's do this one. Why would you even bring that up? And how do you even know about that? You've been talking to Mom or stalking me or something? I think I want to call off dinner tonight. You've at least creeped me out enough to go out to dinner at any rate. I'm going to find something myself. We'll talk more tomorrow. Aww. Oh no. The fuck? Maybe we should just not go out at all. Here, let's see. You never even got a date. So, are we supposed to go on a date, but just like somehow save her or something? Is that what's going on? Alright, let's see. Let's try doing like a different option with the taco then, and see if anything different happens. We'll just try different stuff with everything. Let's see if they have a free booth. Okay. What do you think of me if I cast aside my ambition so lightly? Fish tacos, please. Tacos are delicious, I'm not even gonna lie. Let's say the other thing. Oh, good. How did you know that Jack was going to give? And that it was safe over here? I didn't, I was just making a joke. I reloaded it from a saved game. I'm psychic. Oh really? Like ESP and stuff. Here, I'll prove it. Think of a number. Alright, I'll play along. What's your guess? Haha, I got you. It was -8. No one ever guesses negative numbers. Uh-oh. Soon enough, though, you realize your mistakes. It's actually tentacles. Ah. No. Oh, no. What? How are we supposed to win this game? I thought I did it. Uh-oh. So sad now. Okay, we'll go to this place and we'll just play out all the options. So we're going to the bed neighborhood. I have a cheddar cheese burger with some bacon. Okay. Say nothing. She takes another big bite out of her burger. I need you to duck. It's blah blah blah. Okay, oh my god, was that gunfire? Did you just save my life? What? How did you know that was gonna happen? I didn't, I was just making a joke. I reloaded from a save. What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand what you just said. Sorry, I was making a joke. Ignore me. Oh. That was a really weird joke to make if you were trying to be funny. Really, this whole evening has turned out weird. Suddenly everything goes white and you're flying through the air, and everything goes black. Oh, you find out later from the hospital that there was a gas explosion. Let me guess, she died. One of the bullets managed to hit the fuel line. You're shaken and bruised, but it's okay. Sadly, the same could not be the same, said poor Felicia. The best of the doctors will tell you is that at least it was quick. But sadly, she did not survive. God damn it, Felicia. You're like impossible to save. Save you once, and you just die on the other team. Yeah. What, for real? Oh wow, I'm glad you told me. It could have been really bad. When I was little, I saw elephants on TV and decided that I wanted to be an elephant when I grew up. So I ate some peanuts and my dad had left out. My face swelled up and got all puffy, and I was convinced that this was me turning into an elephant, just like I'd planned. So I stumbled into the living room with my face like twice its normal size, and I slurred out, "Look, Mama, look, Dada. I'm gonna be an elephant." After I got back from the emergency room, we laughed about that for years. She looked almost wistful. "How did you know I was allergic? I don't think I ever told anyone at school." "I'm actually from the future." Oh god. Oh no. I'm gonna rattle for tonight anyway, and I'll call you tomorrow. You finish your Thai food and head out. Oh no. Fortunately, the two of you. Oh, but Alicia's not quick enough. Blah. Okay, she dies again. God damn it. I wonder, like, if we just keep playing the same thing over, like, do we get different options for each date? I'm gonna try it again. Got peanuts. From the future. I just saw you in trouble. No, time travel is good and all that. I don't want to alarm you, but I'm a time cop and someone is trying to time murder you. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out why you die at the end of every time I'm seen and if there's anything I can do to stop it. It's going to sound weird, but I need your help to convince past you to trust me that I'm not a creepy stalker. Oh. So this must mean you have a plan, except I won't go along with it. Basically, past you is kind of paranoid, as it turns out. Okay. You're totally making a paradox here, you know that? You're not gonna get into trouble with your time boss for this, are you? I don't have a boss. I'm more of an independent operator. So you're like a time vigilante? You're even cooler than I thought. Okay, so we need to come up with something you could tell me that there's no way you can know unless something truly weird is going on. So anything I've ever told anyone or written down is valid. Let me think. This is hard. How about something totally random, like, I don't know, maybe your favorite professional wrestler? Maybe your secret lucky number? You mean 1190 dozen? How did you know about that? That would work, but I was talking about it with Mom just last week. Oh, I've got an idea. I had a sort of secret name for one of my favorite places, actually. It's up on Moores Hill, outside of town. I don't think I've ever told anyone this. But in my head, at least, I always called it the local Hogwarts pickup stop. I may have had fantasies about being carried off to Hogwarts when I was little. Don't judge me. Anyway, I'm nearly positive I never told anyone about it. Would that do? Perfect. should do the trick. Yeah, I'm glad I could help. So, this will help save my life? Oh, no. Why are there ninjas in a Thai restaurant? Ninjas are Japanese. Before you were hit on the head with a nunchuck and everything was dark. You never do find out what the attack was all about. Some kind of underworld power struggle? Oddly themed gang warfare. Sinister Naruto cosplayers. And Felicia, yeah. Okay. Oh. So sad. Let's see if we can convince her, like, not to go out with us tonight. Why can't you tell me now? Wait, how do you even know about the local Hogwarts pickup stop? We're talking about the same place. You write in my diary. There's literally no way you could know about that thing you just said. You are not but you got me really curious now. Okay. Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll go to the spot now. You'll come and meet me there. If we end up at the same spot, which there's no way possible you could know about, and you will have a lot of explaining to do. Okay. Okay. Alrighty then. Alright, I'm here. And you have some explaining to do. Well, see, I'm a wizard. Really? Honestly? No. Aww. Well, yeah. Oh. I fucked up. I wanted to see what she would say about the wizard, so I'm sorry about that. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. Okay. Okay. Alright. Ugh. Are you kidding me? I warn her about it and she goes stands next to it. What a dumbass. I don't even want to save her at this point. Whoa. Okay, well apparently, it's not gonna work. Maybe I should try a different thing. I don't see how we're gonna save this person. I like really don't think it's gonna happen. I think I'm just gonna have to give up here. And you have some explaining to do. You can't handle the truth. Oh god. I don't know, like, she doesn't believe anything. Oh, does that mean I wouldn't have survived if we'd gone out to dinner what we planned? Died in a lot of stupid ways. Uh-huh. I've lost count, honestly. I don't know yet. Oof, brutal honesty. But you'll understand if I hold out hope until the end, right? So now what? Guess we just talk and see what happens. This is all too big to take in at once, almost. I'm kind of out of my depth here. I was going to say that I've never been in this situation before, so I'm not really sure how to react. But if what you're saying is true, I've been in this situation a lot of times so far. I still don't know how to react, though. I'm kind of in shock. I'm going on autopilot. I really want to not believe you about any of this, but somehow I know you're telling me the truth. Well, here we are. Successfully changed my death, even if it's only for a little bit. What should we talk about? Hey, look over there at the burger shack. Oh no. Uh-huh. You know, I had been thinking about asking if you wanted to do burgers tonight. Guess I can see how that would have turned out. The time is about right. Check out the Thai restaurant. For a moment, neither of you can really see anything amiss, but then a motion catches your eye. Felicia obviously sees it too. At first it looks just like shadows flowing from rooftop to rooftop. What are those ninjas? But stupid. Ninjas are Japanese. Why would they show up at a Thai restaurant? This game of yours is kind of absurd, you know? Hmm. What the? Oh, wow. If memory serves, things should be going down at the Taco Palace right about now. She gives a small gasp. The Taco Palace is covered in motion. At first it's difficult to tell exactly what is going on, but then your brain starts to piece together what you're seeing. The entire building is covered in tentacles, livid green in the harsh illumination of the outdoor lamps. From the thrashing of the water, it is clear that they are attached to something truly massive. It never becomes visible, though. Instead, the Taco Palace's supports buckle, and with a groan, the whole building is pulled into the churning water. Wow. That's pretty fucked up. You know, I never thought I'd say this, But some of these ways I apparently die are straight out of B-movies. One of the shooting stars. Okay. Oh wow, look at that one. Yeah, let me guess. It's gonna land on you. It's getting bigger and bigger. Oh yeah. Oh well. I give up. I mean, I honestly don't know how to save this chick. But maybe you figured out how to save her, and if you did, let me know in the comments, huh? Anyways, this has been IceAngelQueen. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share the video with your friends because that really helps me out. Bye, and thanks for watching.